I thought I'd come back online because honestly, it feels like quite a lot's happening, and I want a place to vent and talk and put things together. And I thought some of you guys might feel the same. I'm going to spend a little bit of time just sharing this to a few friends on different social media. Oh, Divinity 2 is still open. Let's close that. I'll probably start playing a game in a little bit. I'll probably play some Anno 1800 actually. But yeah, it's a scary time, so as always, if you're not feeling scared, don't start my account. But I'm feeling some anxiety. Oh yeah, I came back pretty quickly. I was just saying that, like, I'm seeing a lot of friends for whom the depth of what's really happening is kind of hitting a lot more today. And so I thought actually I'd just try and stay on stream generally in case it's a place that any of them want a bit more of a reassuring environment. I'm also going to keep the voice chat open on the stream channel. Once I fix the settings. I'm also eating a bowl of cereal because that's what I do. Yeah, so actually, first thing I'm going to do is just send a few messages to some friends. Oh, this could just be a cereal channel. Twitch plays cereal. Is sound actually playing from where it says it's playing? I'm not sure it is. No, it is. By the way, Lewis, while you're on, are you doing the KSP stream today? I was trying to check it out earlier. Almost done with this thing, then I can stop doing it. Discord thinks it's not picking up anything from my mic. Oh, because that's the thing I want. Now it is. Oh, hi Ryan. I'm delighted to hear you think that, and yeah, we've kind of just had our you presumably had it a few days ago, and I saw this happening because a lot of my social network is still East Coast universities. We've just had that moment where it's kind of become clear that universities are likely to quite quickly grind to a halt here. So it's really kind of uncertain what kind of day tomorrow will be like. But just a heads up to you and anyone who's watching on Facebook, I can't see your messages until afterwards on Facebook. So that's fine. I mean, it's lovely to see them even afterwards, but you can also come to the Twitch stream or YouTube or Discord if you want to be I happen to be on Facebook right now, but yeah, if you want another place to do it. I'm just gonna also post this to a few other places. Almost done with the not kind of interacting with anything, although Okay, just sent that out to a few different places because I'm feeling there's a kind of anxious energy. I kind of hope that it's not a thing that most people experiencing that often. But I feel like there's a place where anxiety turns into energy, and that I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of friends who are being asked to leave their university accommodation right now, and who I think are kind of waking up to the fact that this is quite happening. And so I really want to just I just wanted to do something really, and so the tiny thing I can do is to stick my face on the internet. Chat is open on the Discord. There should be a link down below if you're on Twitch, and people are welcome to come on, say hi, announce yourself, and yeah, it's a difficult time. It's one of those difficult times that's hitting kind of everywhere. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of friends basically stranded, unable to get flights from somewhere. Not to be like, oh, I did a thing, right? But we almost flew to Spain yesterday, or to the Canary Islands, and Spain has just been quite locked down. What's going on in Britain right now is kind of hard to tell, what's about to happen next. It feels like Cambridge is being closed down college by college, with people being encouraged to head home. I'm making a bowl of cereal, don't worry about it. And I think one of the things that really made me want to start doing this stream and putting it out on quite a lot of the internet is because I had a period a few years ago where I very quickly became quite isolated, and it's a bad loop and it sucked, and don't do it if you can not do it. I just kind of didn't know where to turn, didn't know what spaces were open to me. I think lots would have been, but I just kind of felt like a bit of an alien in all of them. So I'm trying to just really, as much as I can, let anyone know that this is a space that is open to everyone. And you can come be part of it. And I hope that helps. So, I'm probably going to play a game just to have a thing to be doing, but if people pop in and out, anything like that, yeah. This is more kind of just being on there, being a place for people. Finishing my bowl of cereal. Lewis, I'm reading stuff about Divinity 2. I'm intrigued. I love dice rolling as a mechanic. I think it's really good because it's really understandable. I'd much rather know what I have to roll on a dice than have to work out some conditional set of probabilities. If you can, I'd encourage you to make things really granular. I think games are often at their strongest in their ability for people to make decisions about them, where rather than having 48 armour, you have 2 armour. And you're thinking ooh, better not lose one of my 2 armour. You have 3 health. And you're thinking, oh, I better not lose one of my 3 health. Some games go a bit too far on the roll of the dice. I think I like XCOM, but sometimes you're like, well, I can't actually really plan. It forces you to come to terms with the fact that you can't plan around a 70% chance. But yeah, I think having upfront dice rolls with clear, quite discrete results is a great way of doing things. Not to introduce too much what's going on, but I'm going to have a quick look at the news. So, come with me for that. Um, this within weeks is strange to me. Everyone drinks the milk out of the cereal bowl, right? Panic, even mild panic sucks. Just also, just for anyone who's like, oh, this is a good idea, giving a social space. If others want to make social spaces as well, I'm delighted to help you. In as much as I can. Like, I've been playing about with live streaming for 6 months or so, and whilst my long-term audience know that I still barely get it, it's not too difficult to set it up, and it's a really cool way to be in contact with people. Alright, let's replace scary news with a relatively benign, kind of calm game, and yeah, just keep the phone lines open. I do feel, kind of more than anything, a bit like a late night radio presenter. Welcome to the night shift. Oops, what have I done? Go away. Wait, so can you stick a can you use a dice roll in the game engine though? You and your d20s. I mean, it makes sense, but I've been thinking about. I've said this before. Maybe being at home for a bit will be something that encourages me to do it. I've been thinking about writing some Twine games recently, and doing it quite dice roll based. So I only have this free for the weekend, so I'd quite like to start a new one, make a nicer island, but. What can be going wrong when you've got nice, soothing music? Fair enough, yeah. Makes sense. One weird thing is, like, I know how many people roughly are watching on Twitch and YouTube. Like, the viewers are kind of knowable. But Facebook, I have absolutely no idea. Like, because I presume this is true of everyone. My Facebook represents about one in 10 of my actual people I'm friends with on Facebook, just because most of them don't post very often, and because of the algorithm. And maybe we'll talk more over the next few weeks about the kind of systematic isolation that you can have when your interactions are mediated through an algorithm. But just to say, like just to put it in really basic words, under an algorithm, and an algorithm is part of the what you see or what you don't see, there is a real concept like locality in online spaces. So, we're playing around, making a nice city, and filling it with workers and asking them to do exactly what I want. I guess I'm always cautious now of, I think it's just taking a little while for everything to kind of load up. I feel like my computer's taken quite a big hit in its ability to deal with these things in the last few days. Which, just saying, things fall apart. Things aren't falling apart. Basically, I never want to be the bad guy in a game, and in a game like this, there's no clear like, oh, you're the bad guy because you punched the baby or whatever. But actually, there's much more subtle ways in which you could be the bad guy. I recorded a long and slightly rambling, but I hope valuable essay about this morning. Which should be findable on YouTube if anyone's interested. Also, a plug for, like, if people are finding themselves at home a lot more than they have been in the next few weeks, and are short of things to do, whether you play a lot of games or not, now is a great time to pick up a game. And if you don't play a lot of games, but and don't know exactly where to start, let us know. I bet we can come up with some suggestions. Games are a broad church, they cover basically everything. And I think I made the point in the essay this morning. I know more than perhaps anyone should really know about games. Hi, one under 200,000. I'm feeling alright. I just had that kind of spike so I've been seeing this all coming for about a week or so. Like, I started doing this social distancing stream a while back, and that's mostly because I have more contact with the East Coast than others, so it's all been quite expected. And like, we have a nice setup here. We've done a big shop and everything. But I am just seeing a bunch of friends getting their first real kind of knowledge that this is really going to be a serious thing happening. Ooh. Fair enough if anyone doesn't want to be named online.
I listen particular materials.
Oh, it's fine. Presumably you're in our Facebook group chat, because it felt like that took a kind of emotional turn today. And a really mostly a really positive one. I feel like everyone's trying to be calm and sensible and give good advice. In fact, completely a really positive one. But that doesn't make it any less strange to be in this position. And yeah, I would be lying if I said that I'm not worried for people. I think my first biggest worry, and it's quite inspired by my experience, is actually for people's mental health. Um, um, and so I repeat myself a lot on this stream, so apologies for anyone who is here all the time, but people are coming and going the whole time. I feel like I'm kind of an untrained news anchor sometimes. Oh god, only bad things are happening on this. Turns out that an undesirable visitor haunts the ship. God. We're in no way prepared for any of the things we might do. That's some progress. Let's keep trying to catch things. Oh. Great. Fine. I think we're continuing to make progress. I think we're looking for something out there. Oh, we found it. So we've discovered the new world in 1800. I don't quite understand the full fiction of this game. I think it's kind of discovering a new world. Hey, buddy. You...
Hi, I'm Isabel Sarmento, and I will see my country free. Are you with me or against me?
I'm definitely with you. You seem cool as hell.
It's hard to get ships. We are lucky to have friends to help us.
So you're pilots. You have a mission for me.
Go. I trust you.
Oh, didn't even have to tell you that I was helping you. You just given me a ship. And that ship has on it enough resources to start building a base. Lovely. I don't know, yeah, time still seems to be going live over in the rest of the world, so... Let's just go back to the old world quickly and make sure... My main fear is that, yeah, that we're definitely helping out here. Computer still struggling. Let's close down. You can tell that I'm kind of anxious scrolling when I've got the same Twitter tab open twice. Sorry about the minor delay. I think something I might do pretty much immediately is actually order some computer parts, which almost certainly are coming from China, but a computer part coming from China is not actually where. I hope this doesn't need to be said, but it's not that everything from China is ruined at this point. Right, my hot take. China's fine. Not fine, but you know. You get it. So yeah, Lewis can attest to this because I think he was listening in when I was making this video essay this morning. It was about the most hedgy I've ever been, given it's an essay that touches on like colonialism and modern fascism and popular understandings of media. I was like, oh, I shouldn't say anything. I'm trying to reopen the game. It's not too happy about it. Come on, computer, you can do it. I believe in you. Well, one screen's just gone black, so it's either working or really not working. No. Embarrassing. Okay, maybe close. We can at least see something coming up. Oh, even I think the stream might be cutting in and out as well. Okay, maybe. So just click on this. It's all I've done. Just click on that. Right mouse cursor. It's always interesting. Sometimes really different stuff is up on the monitor than I'm actually seeing. There we go. I fixed it. Ish. Discovered a new island in the New World. Oh, it's lovely. So the question will be, do these islands have things that we can't get in other places? Certainly seems sensible to not hang out too close to the pirates, instead hang out closer to, well, the revolutionaries, I guess, but
We're running low on everything, as usual.
I'm actually going to do a quick save and quit, and come back with lower graphic settings, because better, it looks terrible than it runs terrible. Also, just going to close down every excess thing on my computer, because something seems to be that'll be good as well. So yeah, let's just restart it quickly. And this open. It's interesting, Emily right now is just trying to get her head around evidence that coronavirus is spreadable, oops, just actually getting rid of this, asymptomatically. It's back up and running. I'm sad. Hi, we didn't get your convoluted clues which I was looking forward to. A little potentially personally embarrassing of know your office mate. Oh, the other thing that's always such a shame at this kind of time is I'm just seeing so much anger kind of from all levels on social media. And one solution is just to stop looking at social media and to stop reminding you guys who maybe are trying to avoid social media by being here of what's going on social media. But if you're thinking about being angry at someone, maybe don't. Okay. Last time it took a little time to get started and then it went fine. I say after what actually happened, which was it took a little while to get started and then it broke entirely. You're not really a real island. Your island's been discovered. It's this weird way in which you see a corner of an island and then you just kind of work the whole thing out. Coffee. I think that's maybe cocoa. Okay, the two islands have the same same fertility. This one's covered in oil. Whereas this one isn't. But this one's got gold on it. This one's got oil. It's got so many rivers as to be kind of an issue, but it is sort of great. Might settle here. You don't have any cannons, so don't go too close to that pirate ship. Let's go downwards. I don't think I'm in any rush to colonize these places. Ooh, pearls, tobacco, cocoa, cotton, oil, and gold. Fields up there. Kind of gross coloured river. Is the river over here? Oh, the river over here is beautiful. Oops. Oh, they are here. So let's go back to the one that I thought looked pretty good. And in the meantime, just keep on looking out for other things. What about this one? Gold. Same as this one. Bigger. Another gross river, but a lot bigger. I've played a bit of it. I haven't got very far in it. I actually got some DLCs recently in a sale, so I should go and re-explore it with them. I didn't really get into it, but I have played a lot of other Paradox strategies. And I'd be up for playing some more. I would also, particularly in the coming weeks and months, play more multiplayer games with anyone who is so inclined. I finally, on Lewis's recommendation, oh, that's a lovely offer, Lewis. Thank you. Wait, what? Yeah, now is not the time for a zoological expedition. This island's actually too cool. It's not necessarily a strategically good idea. It's not got any space at all, really. Well, it's got some space up here. I can build a town up here. Kind of weird that a clipper called the Earl of Sandwich. Oh, you're this person. So.
We'll remember your benefactor, I hope.
Why are you giving me that gift? Like, I'm not really complaining, but it's a bit creepy. There's also a little island here. It's fine. So I don't know. Pretty much everything I could want on it. There's some crops missing. Can I maybe settle a couple? I probably want the dock down on this side. Yeah. So if I now put all of this back on the boats, I can settle in more places. Have I?
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Not a big fan of all of these articles. Yeah, this is a game where I just influence the press.
Anything else? Then I send.
My impression of you is unfavorable.
Which some people are not such big fans of. Shockingly.
Awakening new horizons.
Oh, I think maybe I need iron to do this, and I maybe am out of iron. Oh no, I just left it all here. So you can go back a sec. Oh, what an island you found. Oh, aren't I glad that my brave explorers could discover that. So we want the marketplace, which happily is smallish. Basically in the middle of this. And then
Workforce shortage.
load to it.
You can rely on us.
There's workforce shortage. Yes. We should deal with this before we leave. You don't have enough posh boys.
I am humble.
Because nobody has enough bread or sausages. Let's fix that quickly. It's pretty awful over here anyway, so may as well have a pig farm. And a slaughterhouse, not next to lumberjack. I feel like suddenly I have more attention than I want being pulled away to the other side of the world. Go in tens. That's a big one. It's got everything on it. So I gain. This is tobacco, pearl, and coffee. This is sugar, cocoa, and coffee. Neither of them have have that thing. So what do I not have here? I don't have cocoa. Sugar. Or check. Cocoa sugar, not quite. Cocoa chacotec. Sugar chacotec. I'm almost certainly pronouncing that very wrong. Okay, so you can now actually build the things that you're supposed to build. Wait, don't I have enough planks for this? Oh. How many planks could you possibly need? Apparently more. Well, let's start with a lumberjack then. I bet you can.
You milestone.
I think I'll end up deleting all of this eventually, but why wouldn't you want to live here? There's no marketplace, and also it's terrible. This is pretty tempting as a second island. Whereas back in the old world, I think this is just because people are actually moving out. We do need the more bread as well, so let's build another grain farm. And flour mill. I'm going to build here because why not? And then a bakery which needs to be in range of the warehouse. And the flour mill.
A fire broke out.
That's fine. I mean, some people will die, yes. I feel like, I mean, this always happens with games that you don't know very well. I feel like I'm rushing into everything. Like, I discovered a new world and was immediately like, I should colonize everything. Again, sugar, jacket. So this is a semi-tempting place. If you're short of all kinds of workers, aren't you in some ways short of none of them? That is a good point. I haven't played an Anno Electricity before. Well, I played a little bit of 2700, but oh, what a cool thing to tell me. Like, fine, I guess it's probably true. But so have you played this then? Still enigmatic office mate. Oh my god, you settled quickly.
Looking for my little regulars.
You're terrifying. You also probably have exactly the island I want. No, happily you don't. I'll go with this one.
You can rely on us.
You're my frigate. You don't do very much. Where's my other ship? Oh, it's sitting right here. So where's the beach? Is this the only beach? No, well that's pretty exposed. Oh well. What do you mean you're lacking critical workforce? What do you mean you're abandoned?
The city has grown more beautiful.
Oh. So that needs 10 logs. There's one person living here. That's enough. Just chop the logs, turn them into planks, build the marketplace, and then other people can move in. Could actually send you on an expedition. What could go wrong on a zoological expedition? You maybe need to go get your morale back. I don't know how we do that.
Workforce shortage.
Or did you leave again? Come on, just move in. Well, actually, right now, they don't even need something to eat. Right now, they just really badly need a marketplace, according to them. Bloody capitalists. I mean, I agree. In general, people do tend to need things to eat. And it's not a bad idea to give it them. Oh, my residents have a quest for me. Collect the gift offered by them.
To rise a glass to you, Cap.
Okay,
Every ship needs
it's a good mission.
know that any assistance may influence Her Majesty's sphere. Righty-ho.
So you want me to pick some stuff up? My clipper's full of soap, sails, and glass. Okay. Where's my flagship? Here. Go pick these up. Oh, what do you mean there's a workforce shortage? He's still here. Is it? Does time only advance in each place separately? Oh, I already purchased some ships from, or maybe there was another one to purchase, but,
Ceasefire has ended.
okay. Am I Anne Howard? No. Do you like some trade rights? Yes.
I dare say we can do better than that.
No, it's loads of money.
What? Machiavelli?
Well, you guys all suck. So, guessing pirates are a problem in this part of the world. Let's have a quest.
Like part of the family. I need help with my lowly troubles.
Got me a puzzle quest.
All the sunshine, master.
Find and collect the farm animals. In the streets near my farmer's residence. Maybe it's just the low graphics quality, but I find these really hard to find, particularly. Oh, there we go.
We'll gather and toast her out.
Picking up the flotsam for them. more than a few friends who are being asked to leave with no clear place to go. Which, amongst other things, is kind of insane for this university.
Look in my eyes. You are punctual, please. I do have a pocket watch.
Where's your flotsam? Your flotsam! Look, you could go and pick that up. Like, I'm not complaining. It's a free quest, but it's just here.
We have been too hesitant.
Okay, now that we've got sausages and bread going again, got enough people. We are losing quite a lot of money. You've always been a sharp one, feels like a compliment, but I don't feel like that's what was intended there. Hey, okay.
It's hard to get ships.
Seductive charms, very modest.
Look, your seductive charts are not my problem. You didn't build a bridge. You're gonna need a bridge, guys. And then I just built the market place.
Ready for a challenge.
The festival has ended.
Rebuild the building.
The city has grown ugly.
Everyone's unhappy about something or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is, Saki. And probably just a kind of short-sighted,
Work falls short.
them not really thinking it through. Like there is so much for universities to think through at this point. And actually the person who was being contacted there is exactly the kind of person who might make a kind of low, like not really thinking about a decision.
You can rely on us.
And just for some support, confirm that my stream thinks that's sucky. Yeah, I saw that. I posted on Twitter about it. I think that's a really good feature and one I basically plan on using. That's Discord increasing how many people can be in chat for free. Basically as a coronavirus response.
Ready for a challenge.
So we've got 13 journaleros. Got enough that we are now making planks. It's also true that no, we can't make them food yet. They are not inclined for that. So let's one of my planks. Let's go with that one.
You can rely on us. Good captains respect the city.
Can I? Oh, that's my flagship. Where's it from also? No, different ship. the June flower. And there's not much else I have here. So on it is. Let's go find some animals. Okay. Everyone's going to be really unhappy I made that.
The mothballs won't let me.
Scale of operation. Sometimes you just have to take a cudgel to it.
What you say?
Do I have space for another one there?
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
Which is very nice of you. Oh, some friends are doing coffee break chat. So I'm going to join their chat and, well, we'll see. Someone's also sent me something.
I can't hear you just saying anything better.
Hey guys! It just
Oh, yeah.
took me a sec to connect. Thank you, great. Thank you for setting this up, Tom.
No worries. I mean, yeah, seems like a good place for discussion and talking and stuff. So.
Yeah. I currently am on stream, but completely understand if you guys don't want to be going out live. Do you have any feelings about that? It's going out live to all of 2 people.
Ooh. Wait, am I one of them? Yeah, I'm one of them.
Aha.
I think I'm no longer one of them, so.
Oh, let's go. Let's maybe go out live to more because apparently someone who's one of my office mates is there.
Okay.
Feels like it's been a heavy day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
go ahead.
We were just discussing the idea that it seems that the implication among from all of these emails is that the only reason to stay in Cambridge is that you're worried that it might affect your degree.
Yeah. Rather than like it being a better place for you to be right now, or yeah. I'm quite annoyed at the university. I think it may not be the university directly, but for that response to Peyton trying to stay. Like, they have the space.
Mm-hmm.
They could. I'm not saying that space is easy, and I'm not saying that there's no concerns about like letting people stay, but it feels like they're just being a bit short-sighted about it.
Yeah. So I got an email from my college, and it has a line towards the end that says, "One thing is for sure, the coming weeks and possibly months will not be business as usual." And then in all caps, "Unless your college accommodation is truly your home, then now is the time to go home very soon."
Wow. I mean, for me, like it kind of just wasn't a question. I was like, "Yeah, this is our house.
Yeah.
This is where we live."
I just don't see what moving would achieve.
Yeah, like I can understand. Well, actually, we have this scare of, well, not really a scare. Like we're completely equipped to deal with it, but that maybe we've been exposed. So I'm like, well, I don't want to go anywhere near my family.
Yeah.
Because I guess like one of the places where it gets scary is that my parents are in their 60s,
Mhm.
And so, although like kind of the first fear is to my grandparents, they're also at the age where the potential mortality rate is ticking up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
it's certainly much higher for my parents than it is for my housemates.
Yeah, same for me. I mean, when I would go home, I would live with my parents. I mean, for me, it even sounded a bit like with this home thing, like they were like saying, oh, if you want to go to your family the next month, then go now. Otherwise, be prepared to stay here. But then the other emails sounded more like, oh, go away.
also, it's not necessarily a good time to be encouraging people to be travelling.
Mm-hmm.
It's true that it is a bit of a like last good time if there is any, but that might be because there isn't any.
I mean, yeah, if they would want us to go, then I mean, last week would have been better, I guess, but better now than next week.
Oh yeah. We're having IOA coffee time.
Oh, hi, OA
Although-
Coffee.
It is a Sunday, guys.
Yeah.
Coronavirus making you work harder.
Now, so that when it's actually IOA coffee, we know that everything works.
Yeah, practice run.
There's a little bit of me that like is quite excited to see how we all respond as a generation, or as a,
Yeah, I've been thinking about this too.
I definitely would trade it off if I could, but I've been excited about maybe trying out doing science live on stream for a while, and I'm like, yeah, this is a nice opportunity.
Yeah, everyone in our generation that I've seen on social media has been like, I think quite appropriately cautious. And it's jarring, it's especially jarring to see people our age who aren't. Like I saw, so there's a couple like New York theater people who have been posting things like, no, Broadway, that's people's jobs, you can't shut that down. And it's just, and I know of course everyone understands that point, but it's much more jarring to see that than it is to see people our parents' generation who aren't taking it super seriously.
And I still kind of don't know how seriously like my parents are taking it. I had a chat with my dad 2 weekends ago where I kind of showed him the exponential growth curves and was like, there's not too much uncertainty about what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued for you guys actually, like when did it start feeling serious to you?
I'm not sure really. I mean, I guess the difficulty with there is working out exactly what serious is.
Yeah.
I think there's a difficulty between like knowing it's serious and feeling it differently about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of clear like a month ago, or actually before that, like, I mean, this is gonna be a big pandemic. It's bad. It's infectious, and it's gonna come here and be exponential. But I think it's different when you got for an email that you get out of your house, and then to just, oh yeah, there's gonna be something in like 2 months.
Yeah. And like I've kind of been wondering when we'll start really seeing it. And like,
what do you mean with seeing it? You mean like people in your vicinity being affected?
Well, that as well, but like I think the universities starting to really kind of close down operations is sort of the first, because like we've been watching a bunch of places, like we have a lot of links to the East Coast. We've also been keeping an eye on South Korea and Italy, and different places kind of have a different first thing that closes down often. Universities generally pretty early, because universities are exactly where it could be spread the most.
And the other funny thing about monitoring the US is that clearly universities' decisions are very much informed by the sort of, what is the word I'm looking for, litigious US culture. Like, universities are very clearly afraid of opening themselves up to any sort of liability, and so they're much more erring on the side of caution than I think other US institutions have been. So it's partly a public health concern, but I think it's also partly a liability concern. And U.S. universities acted much sooner, seemingly, than any other U.S. Public institutions. Anyway.
Yeah.
if I understand the things from the group chat correctly, it's kind of like to expect that the university department will like shut down next or week after or so, the next 2 weeks. One of my housemates is told to stay home. She's doing like material science or chemistry or something. And she can't go through that anymore since next week. I'm a bit surprised actually that in Germany, in Aachen, the university where I did my masters, they're still working. Like the department is still open. Well, they're probably going to shut down. Like they might shut down here earlier than there. But
Yeah.
the UK is kind of a bit behind, I think.
That is kind of surprising. I mean, my picture is that Germany is actually further ahead in the. Someone made a nice plot that I think they've been updating.
Yes, in particular, Aachen is kind of the main, like one of the one of the regions with the most cases. Like the one kind of county in Germany where the most cases were, or where it started initially, was Heinsberg, which is the neighboring one to Aachen, where the university is. So they have quite a few cases. And they have hundreds of cases in Aachen, and the department is open. We have one case in Cambridge, and they're going to close it. I mean, obviously, one case, assuming detected cases, not undetected ones, but fair scales. So, yeah. According to the dashboard, there are 4,500 cases confirmed in Germany.
Yeah.
And 1,000 in the UK. Although, I have to say, I think Germany tests quite a bit more than the UK.
The UK was testing a lot, but actually, like you saw on the chat we posted a couple of days ago when we were like, oh, we might have actually been exposed. And then I called up to ask for tests, and they were just like, yeah, we don't test anymore.
Yeah.
And I've been chatting to a friend today who's a doctor, and he's starting to see a good number of patients coming in with it, and he was like, yeah, that's what we're getting. We're not testing anymore. We're just starting to do preventative measures.
Yeah, you notice when you like compare like the death to the confirmed cases, you see like some countries have a much different ratio, which is probably related to how much they test.
Yeah. I'm playing a game that I just feel like it cannot work out what time period it's in, or certainly I can't work out what time period it's in. Because you discovered a new world in it, but it claims to be the 1800s.
Okay. I mean, when was Australia really? When did that begin to be colonised?
It's true actually. There's like a big gap between early US colonization and even independence and the kind of height of the industrial British Empire. I've been chatting a lot as I play it because I think there's a lot of sometimes really quite hidden themes of imperialism and even some totalitarianism bordering on fascism in games that goes quite unexamined. And a game about trading in the 1800s is exactly the kind of place where you sort of, and this can be a powerful way to learn about the thing and feel more empathetic. But you're obviously interacting with it quite a lot in a game such as this. Oh. Hey J Ben, you've got a lot of sound coming through.
All I can hear is music.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hello.
Hey.
Yes, I turned the microphone on without having music. So.
I think your microphone is kind of.
Yeah. By the way, if you right click on someone's username, you can change their volume.
Just saying.
Yeah, the microphone on the laptop's a bit short, so.
Yeah, let's stick that down a little bit. I feel like I should know the answer to this, but who?
That's how bad his microphone is. Who? You.
I have no idea.
I think maybe Adam, although J Ben is confusing me.
Who?
You know what? I shouldn't guess. People keep coming onto the stream and revealing that they're from the IOA, but then taking quite a long time to decide whether or not they're going to reveal specifically who they are.
Can you turn down your music volume a bit?
Yeah, I can, and I should do.
Is not. One downside of the virtual coffee break.
Sorry? One downside.
Downside of the virtual coffee break.
Which is...
Oh, it's Jake.
Ah, that makes sense. Is it the whole house, guys, or is it just you, Jake?
There's another one here. Say hi.
I...
It's not on camera, it was say hi.
Oh, there's another person.
Hey Sam.
Oh, hiya.
They have a much more descriptive username.
What's your username? It was JB, it was JB.
God, this must be...
66.
This is what it must be like to be a fish.
You're a fish.
Yeah, with an ear infection.
Okay. Please get a better microphone. Hello.
Yeah. There's an app as well, and phones generally have pretty good mics.
Hmm.
That's true.
I've been so impressed with Discord recently. Hmm.
You get me?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm on the sofa, just on the side of the room to Jake.
Don't be disappointed, I just said you made it higher quality.
Unless...
How good is my microphone?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, perfect.
Good, good.
Try to make it better.
Oh, that sounds better.
That was really good.
Yeah, because I just dropped my headphones in.
Okay.
Adam can't hear anything.
Well, we can still hear you, so,
I don't can hear you apparently, but... yeah, I already had many complaints about the microphone on my laptop from Deborah, so... I was Skyping my supervisor before it was cool.
Yeah, thank you.
now it's cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm like,
Maybe
whoa.
move to Guildford, maybe that's what I should do.
The logical thing to finally go and live near your supervisor.
Yeah.
Another person.
Ooh, who else have we got? Anna.
McLean and Andrew.
No, I haven't.
It's coffee on Discord. That is Sunday. Why are we doing it on a Sunday?
It's the test drive. We have to make sure it works when it matters.
It's a Discord chat.
I was going to say, we know it's authentic coffee because we're just overrunning 4 o'clock and not caring.
Me, Stefan, Tom, Sam, and Zephyr. I didn't see them do it. This is fucking weird.
Can you make a joke of the day channel, Tom? I think we should joke of the day.
Yeah, fine.
We've got the best joke of the day going throughout the whole quarantine.
Joke of the day wasn't really running before the quarantine.
Maybe this is what it
Touche.
is.
Sort of increasingly gallows humor. Everybody's gonna lose their minds.
Oh yeah, everyone is definitely going to lose their minds.
Can't wait to see the timeline in 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, this is someone posted on Twitter like now is the time to start keeping a diary.
I was thinking this 2 days ago and then I didn't, so now
Oh, it's too late now.
Okay, I have a...
The first 2 days are crucial.
Oh, that's a good question.
why is the hashtag for the grid locked?
Oh, it's so it doesn't annoy people who aren't interested in it. This is one of the advantages of moving to an online platform. People who don't want to be aware of people doing the crossword be aware of it.
Andy,
How do we like
we need to download the Discord app now.
How do you what? What was that?
Sam wanted to know how to unlock the grid.
So do you have to like join it or?
Yeah. So if you can see it, you can use it.
Okay.
So yeah, you in Discord you have the ability to assign roles to people, and so far the only role that exists is Cruciverbalist. And if you have that role, you can see the crossword.
How do you see these roles?
If you click on the profiles on the right, you can see people's roles.
Playing Alien Isolation.
Yes.
Well, I still can't see any roles.
Oh, there you go. You can be a Cruciverbalist.
Why is there Jake B and Jake B?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Because I originally came in to follow the link and it wouldn't let me log into my Discord account, so then I had to separately download the app, log into my Discord account, and then it let me in.
Okay. How do you change your name to display your name?
If you right click, no wait, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe if you right click on yourself and go to change nickname.
How does one right click on the app?
Long press or something? I don't know.
Why don't you just put myself in the grid to talk to myself for a bit? That was useful.
Yeah, it's got its own separate voice channel too.
So when you right click on,
you realise that now?
Yeah.
When you right click on your name in the voice chat, you can change nickname.
Yeah. I'm just trying to work out how to do it on the app.
I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you swipe from the right hand edge, you get a list of users.
Yeah.
Tap on yourself and then click manage user, tap manage user, and then you can change the nickname.
And long press on yourself.
No, just press.
Yeah.
And then do you get a thing that says manage user?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a very sad no.
Are you doing this in the voice chat or so? It's not on the voice chat. It's it's if you swipe right from like, the main text channel. Swipe from the right.
Yeah.
Then you get a list of users, and then tap on yourself there.
Right.
Oh?
I get so I'm on the general chat #general.
Yeah.
I swipe to the right.
Swipe from the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You get a list of users.
Yeah. 7 online, 8 offline.
Yeah.
The stuff at the top: search, pins, notification settings.
What?
At the top.
It's totally different to what I have.
Oh, this is the Apple app. Are you on Android?
Yeah. Why are they different though?
I don't know. I'll do it
Is there
online.
an arrangement for IOA people to play tennis at Churchill?
Yes, there is.
That may not still be in force.
And he said yes. Apparently Andy and Victoria have just been to try and play and the deputy porter told them to back off basically. Rachel Bixby or something told them not to. There was no arrangement apparently.
Oh, I've only seen this arrangement from virtue of the IOA. I haven't seen it ever mentioned at Churchill. I can also understand where they might have other priorities at the moment.
They might have other priorities at the moment, that's true.
But that's yeah, I don't know.
So Victoria, does that mean you're staying in Cambridge now for the long haul, or are you still moving back and forth?
She's not on the thing yet, but I can pass on this. Does that mean you're staying in Cambridge indefinitely now? Or are you still going to flee back to London again? In case we were quarantined in there. She's heading back, I think, tomorrow.
Fair enough. Did you guys see Mike has... So we were almost went to the Canary Islands yesterday as well. Mike's just gone there on a surfing trip. and Spain has basically said we're closing everything. So now it's him and a bunch of surfers in a house in the Canaries, kind of not knowing what to do.
Out of interest, would you have gone if it weren't for you believing there was a chance you were in contact with someone who had it?
We were really uncertain, but we were probably tending towards yes. And it was like, in a way, it was kind of a slight relief to find, oh, there's a credible evidence that we have.
It's not really in your hands anymore.
Yeah. It's quite possible we would have gone, and maybe he may have a really nice time, but yeah, I'm glad that we're not stuck there.
Tom, where are you locking down?
At home in Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Like, if you're not in college accommodation,
Yeah.
there's no real reason to leave.
No, it's basically the same thing.
This is where I live.
Yeah.
Well, I would have said that this is where I live, but it's kind of...
Yes.
But there's so many people from my house buggering off now, and
That just makes it safer.
it does, but like, I don't really know anyone in my house, beyond, like, as in, like, I know them, but it's, like, I didn't choose to live with any of them, so it's not like they're friends, particularly, like, they're nice people, a lot of them are going.
I guess it's also going to make it really difficult for... Well, I guess hopefully it should be... I don't know, hopefully it's still too early for this, but people looking to move from college accommodation to private next year.
It's going to make it a nightmare. I think I'm lucky enough that I get guaranteed for next year again, so I think I'm just going to... I was intending to look with people, but I think it's just easy just to say, do the ballot from Devon and have done with it. But, I don't know. It's just going to be such a long time that I don't really want to be in Cambridge, not knowing anyone, trying to sit in my room for all the hours of the day.
Although the good news about sitting in your room is it doesn't really matter where you do it.
No, but for example, like if I'm here, then I have my room, and then it's like a house of 15 people. So, like, yeah, there's a kitchen and a living room, but like I don't really go in them because I don't really want to go in them with. Whereas if I'm at home, like, you know, I can eat dinner with my parents at least.
Oh, that's his own. I think that's his stream thing. It's the one further up the thing with Tom.
Am I causing issues?
There are now 2 Discord links in
Discord
the video chat.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I have to ask, is there a meaning behind Jake the Brick Radio?
I've changed that name like 4 times because every time I change it I feel bad about it. But yeah, it's a reference to an Adventure Time episode.
Okay.
Can you repost it?
Or the link to this Discord?
Yeah.
The link to the Discord you're in.
The Churchill email, I think.
Actually, so you can copy paste links instantly if you want.
I always found it was really...
I was thinking of, I was toying with the idea of writing...
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, so the first year that makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense to the rest of it either. Oh no, wait, maybe it does.
He has courgette problems, you know?
No,
Who has courgette problems?
Andy.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, I can hear it in 3 different places now. It's good then.
Okay, I'm convinced they just had someone say meet the speaker.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Mute the speaker, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
There was some nice feedback in there.
Yeah.
The combo.
Are people still planning on going to work tomorrow?
I'm going.
Yeah. I heard a rumour that they were going to close all departments at the start of the week.
The number I've heard is certainly within the next couple of weeks, everything will be on. Every department will be closed.
Probably by the end of this week.
Maybe this week will be open and next week will be shut. I don't know.
Yeah, you read the email, the message from Andrew, right? That sounded like it's going to be shut soon.
Yeah. But I spoke to my senior tutor, like I said, and he said within 14 days they're expecting to be shut. And I asked, like, if I went home, when were they expecting PhDs to come back? And he said he kind of shrugged and went maybe June at the earliest, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you can go like 6 months without seeing your supervisor face to face.
And that would be unprecedented.
You'll have forgotten what the fear feels like when you return.
I just have the fear that my name on some will do that.
He did come to our office the other day.
Yeah, he was quite scared. Wait, Adam, where are you?
I'm in my room.
Wow, okay. You're self-isolated. Yeah, after the next couple of weeks, this is how to be, you feel like this is the IOA. Do you like some bread and cheese for Wednesday as well?
We all have to buy separately our bread and cheese and just describe it to each other.
Should we just do? Are we going to do Wednesday seminars as well?
I was wondering if we could do something approaching happy hour with this, right? If we just have those people can just talk about their work pretty informally for a bit,
and then everyone grabs a beer.
And yeah, and then everyone grabs a beer. Yeah.
I've got a friend in New York who's doing daily after work drinks at 5:30, and just 10 of them or so.
Yeah, I mean, you could do something like Zoom or so, actually, to do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think Discord does some kind of video streaming something. I don't know. It's got a go live button, but I really don't want to press it because I don't know what to do.
It basically is exactly the same as what I'm doing for streaming. But yeah, it's cool actually. The Discord go live. Everyone will see what's on your screen, so you'll be okay with that. But
Let's not do that.
That's true. Second, you still need to do their seminars.
Stefan is live.
Can someone check if?
Oh, Stefan's live. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
oh, what can we see?
I think mine was there. Mine started Wednesday seminar.
Wow, this is the same as the window would be otherwise.
I'm watching you, Stefan.
Let me open some presentation.
I can see my own name light up whenever I talk on your screen.
Ah, very nice.
Ah, that's what real power feels like.
Oh, that's
God.
Oh.
Under the contagion alarm.
The coronavirus is there.
Oh, what an alarming sound.
I can only stream at 30 FPS at 720p, otherwise I have to unlock Nitro.
Yeah, Discord's probably going to do quite well after this.
What are you going to be streaming, Stefan?
I'm going to stream, I don't know what I'm streaming. Wait, let me change the window. So apparently you can select like windows to stream. Do I have,
Makes nice noise. Oh, no, we're doing a presentation.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Chromecast is great.
Okay, so this works. We can do seminars.
Great.
Oh. Yeah, I can do my outreach.
Yeah, I was thinking like I was going to not be able to do my outreach thing because I was going to be away, but actually my outreach thing is entirely digital media.
Yeah, so I was supposed to be giving the Wednesday seminar last week, and then it got moved to next week, and then it got cancelled.
And I have to say, Tom has an awesome looking presentation. You need to see that thing.
I have put far too much effort into it.
We'll invite you back next year.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll end up doing.
Never. It's going to be real organised. What?
How is it going to work with? Do you have any idea how it's going to work with like 40th and handing in the deadlines and stuff?
No.
Good question.
And this is concerning because the last time I'm going to be paid is in 2 weeks.
Oh no, that's not good.
Are the department not going to tide you over?
I have
Is that
not.
what they said they do?
Well, it's post submission, so I mean that shouldn't affect that. But
Sorry.
yeah. Thank you. As I said, I put too much time into it. Go see Caster. Caster's fun.
Oh.
Whoa.
So cool.
It's not to scale.
Oh wait, what?
Really?
Yeah. Also, in real life, they don't have bars connecting the stars. It's,
Are you sure about that? Maybe it's just like that.
it's true. I mean, we've never observed them. I guess that's what I should say. The real question is what it's attached to up at the top.
The turtle.
Yeah, anyway.
Does sound work on the screen? It says like your sound may be shared. So I was wondering what's happening. Like what kind of sound? Is it sharing a microphone? Is it screaming you? I don't know.
This is so cool, Tom.
Thank you. It's HTML.
It's doing really well. I'm quite impressed.
So are those simulations running in your browser?
No, this is a video.
Okay.
So the presentation is HTML.
Hmm.
So you can view it any time just by going to the link.
Oh, I thought the red one had gone. It's coming back.
No, the red one always comes back.
We do we have an IOA code sim? And I need Tom there. The red one always comes back.
Do we have an IOA what, sorry?
Do we have like quotes? A quotes collection?
An IOA quotes collection?
Do we have one for? I think we have one for our year.
I
Right?
made one for the first year, which only currently has 2 quotes. One of which is from first year Steve, which is it's like how you do Bayesian stats. You pick your prior so you get the answer you want or something. And the other one is me, which is just it depends on your dwarf. Yeah. There's lots more to go in there, though, I think. But,
What's going to happen with the polls for, people's favourite fruit or kids?
I think we're going to have to start.
I didn't even
just email them to make
No, the polls. No.
Stefan, did you say you were going in tomorrow?
Yes.
Can you please collect the fruit polls?
Yes.
It's the planet poll. I knew I should have taken that before leaving.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I will go back in the area
Does
too.
this code support embedding polls? I wonder. No, it doesn't look like it.
That's
Okay,
surprising.
so it's fine. We can still do polls as long as the only answers are emojis.
How many emojis are there? Are there up to 8 emojis?
I think there are more than 8 emojis.
But then we can have polls. It's
but
perfectly
no,
fine
like the
because
reaction one, so there's 6, right?
No, but I mean,
you can have
on Discord, right? On Discord,
Oh.
you can react to anything. Actually, and you can upload custom server emojis, so we can do this.
we can have emojis up
Also,
to 8.
right, are the national flag, are there flag emojis?
There are flag emojis, yes.
That means I could do the anthem poll perfect.
That's very good. Okay, let's add a new channel for polls.
Oh god.
Actually, the problem is we won't be able to do. It'll be difficult to do ranking polls, right?
Yeah.
You'll
Well,
just have to. You'll just have to send 8 messages saying first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc.
You could just like send a stream of emojis, like.
No, but I mean the way you can do it, you can do like.
You can have like one message, number 1, number 2, number 3, and then you have to react to everything with one thing.
Oh.
Like
But
this.
then you would have to spend ages going through and getting. Oh, I see.
And then you can react.
Oh, we can actually react with the proper.
Yeah.
But I'm going to react with grapes to fruit number 1.
Actually,
Who reacts with tomato?
Oh, is that a tomato? No, that's an apple.
Is it? Oh.
I think that's an apple.
Well, so you can react with more than one thing.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, there's one problem with.
Can you actually see who said which one?
Yeah, for some reason
You can.
For some reason the Linux Discord client just occasionally freezes up and then crashes.
Oh yeah, mine crashed as well. Like
10
minutes ago or so.
Who reacted with shoe? We don't reacted with shoe. Good thing is, it says.
No love for fruits 2 and 3, I see.
No, anyway, that's a proof of concept.
Oh dear.
Guys, I think it's possible we're going to get even less work done now than we actually did in department.
No, just think of all the time you'll save not commuting.
I live like a 3-minute walk away.
Think of all the time you'll save not dressing.
6 minutes here. I live an hour walk away, so I can spend 2 hours.
Do you actually walk in every day?
No. But I could.
You could start walking in now.
I could walk via Reading.
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way of breaking the silence.
The house of feedback.
Either that or something's just attacked in the kitchen. That's possible.
Yeah, it turns out the water is the only thing holding back the demons.
Maybe I should lock my door. What else is there? Is Adam in there?
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Yes, that is your husband, Adam.
This is the least efficient way of me having a conversation with you.
I think it's very afternoon.
And I don't have to look at you.
I'm sure we can turn this into a video chat. But you just check your camera and this thing is just avoiding seeing this much. Yeah. There has to be an outcome.
Sounds like an idea for I don't know, some sort of Channel 4 program where you have a whole bunch of people living in a house together, but they only communicate via Discord or something.
I hate this Channel 4 program. Oh no.
Exactly.
That's what they did. I think that was that might have been only text. Sounds great. I'm all for this. We can have the going. So people going to work tomorrow?
I think I'm going to work.
I think I'm going to go and clear my debt.
At this point, if you plan on not traveling anywhere else or going home, it doesn't matter too much.
I think the data of going to work is not that high at the moment, given that the number of cases in Cambridge is pretty sure very limited. Like order of, I don't know, 10 to 100 cases maybe. Yeah, there's still just one confirmed one, right?
There's one confirmed in Cambridge, or is it Peterborough?
Although they stopped testing 3 days ago, so that number won't go up.
There will be cases, but...
Yeah, so I don't think, I think you can go to the institute and get your stuff, I don't think...
Oh yeah, you definitely can. I think a good
holding meetings and stuff, so yeah.
A good rule of thumb is to basically act like you have the disease at this point, and make decisions based off that. But
I mean, I wouldn't agree. I mean, you wouldn't go to the institute if you had the disease, but I would certainly if I
wouldn't go there to work, but I might go there to go and collect stuff I needed to work.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
I think there's some Satsumas on my desk, which will be disgusting in July if I don't go tomorrow.
Oh, we got my contact email. Let's see what it says.
I think if you go in, you'll be able to claim all of the cavity fruit.
Oh, I'll go in.
What do we think is going to...
Grapes
So I gathered that after the CDT pizza on Thursday, there was still pizza left at about 7 p.m. because of how few people were in.
What?
Why didn't Steve tell us?
He hates that. He's doing
In serious words.
No, he's not in the He's at work.
He's at work right now. Oops.
Maybe that's why he didn't tell us, because he's hoping the pizza's still there for him today.
3-day-old pizza. 4-day-old pizza. 3-day-old.
Oh, we got an email from the college that mentions like that, like if you're staying here, the systems might come under stress and they can't guarantee normal levels of like food provision, etc. And that they're developing plans. The same applies for the provision of key supplies for houses such as cleaning materials, toilet paper, and bin bags. So we are officially warned that our toilet paper supplies might run out, I guess.
If anyone is struggling to find toilet paper, I was in Wilco the other day and there's loads. I don't know if that's a Cambridgeshire thing yet, but...
It is judging by the Tesco.
Judging by the Astites, it's also a thing. I mean, I'm happy I don't need any because college, but...
Well, you might...
Someone posted on Instagram a video of them taking a hacksaw to some kitchen roll to chop it in half to make it toilet paper size.
USD.
Alright guys, I'm going to leave you.
Desperate times.
Care about you and send you a you just don't give a shit.
I'm going to leave you guys to it because it's already 4:30 and that is too late to be at work coffee time.
Like it really puts the coffee on pretty hard though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday, yeah.
Good job, everyone.
The commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Going into work virtually on a Sunday. I'm proud.
Have a lovely evening. See you guys. Are we doing morning coffee as well?
I don't see any reason why not.
Yeah, fair enough. See you guys tomorrow morning then.
See ya.
Oh. Okay, I'm now off the line on that. I feel like things are kind of falling apart here. I am actually swapping back to Divinity in a sec. I'm going to save this, even though I slightly messed it up, and I'm going to take a quick break. But I'll be back in a moment. definitely slowing down. Don't know why. I return. Strangely so you speak a strangely tiring day. Yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back. What were you testing on? Were you just checking if the comment came through on YouTube? It comes through, but it comes through via the thing I use to stream to all these different places, called Restream, which still may not be the best solution. Particularly, you've heard me say this a couple of times, but particularly it's annoying that comments from Facebook aren't coming through. Because I think occasionally people stick something on Facebook and then find absolutely no interaction with it, and they're like, oh, fine. Be like that. So in theory, oh, they didn't respond today. That's why. That's part of why. I think James will just be joining. Oh, he's online. Just be joining voice chat in a bit. Let's go look at Divinity 2. Hey.
How are you going?
Good. Tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had a late night last night?
No. Just so you heard it, but like a kind of flood of a lot of my university friends being like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
Which, even though like I've kind of been in that mode for a bit, having that kind of secondary reaffirmation got a flood of like anxious energy. Partly on their behalf, like a lot of them are unsure of where whether they have a home right now.
Yeah.
Because the university kind of wants them to leave, but for some of them that's not at all easy.
Yeah. I think they'll be able to make arrangements with their colleges though.
They should be able to. I think they've got quite. Some of them, like some of the advice has been like leave right now. So some people might be on a train before.
Hello?
Where's that sound coming from?
Oh, so it's Russian's podcast you're listening to.
Okay, cool.
I wonder if I can make the mic point more towards me.
Oh, it's not too bad.
One sec, I'm just going to go and get my keys.
I wish he'd got us into the game first. Yeah, fair enough. I think the restream bot is kind of clever. I think it can do quite a bit. Like, I do really like having the shared chat. It's possible I can't even make it work for Facebook, and I just haven't done all the right settings yet. I do love setting up settings. While we're waiting, let's make sure that the game is right on Twitch. Oh yeah, and I never got an answer. What happened to to the KSP? Is it today? Oh, the game is just chatting on Twitch. No, that won't do. Where's the bird squeaking come from?
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can I?
Sorry, I should get my tea.
No worries. I have 23 followers. I didn't know that.
Cool, I'm in the game. So, we just won the arena.
Yeah.
Right, we won the first round.
And presumably that means we don't have to do the second round blind.
Hopefully. That would make it easier.
Oh, by the way, your voice is currently hearable on stream. How do you feel about that? I think it is completely fine.
It's only shared to your friends, isn't it? Anyway.
It does go out, like, no one is watch. It doesn't go out to almost anyone, but it does go out to the internet at large, and completely fair enough. You get to choose. Can I join?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Do you run Discord through your laptop or separate?
I run everything through my computer, but I've got 2 monitors set up.
Okay.
Which makes life a lot easier.
It'd be nice to get, if I can get it all through the same thing, then I can wear headphones and I don't have to start brushing so much.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can do that while I'm...
Lewis, just saw your comment. Fair enough. Half the time I start streaming and I'm like, I'm not sure.
I'm just setting up Discord quickly.
You see, you're not wearing a hat. There you are. You've got your cool daggers on. you had this S-Talk. Is there any reason to use this? No. So do we have more layers of thingy to do?
Oh, which one? Sorry.
More levels of the arena to do.
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to do campaign now. 1 second, I just need to scan the QR code somehow. Where will do that? I'll just remember my account, which is probably easier.
Oh, Murga's disappeared. I have a feeling if we fight her, she's going to release the Void Woken. In fact, she may even be like partially Void Woken. Oh, it's Peeper who's I was like, where is that bird song coming from?
Oh, it's just so disorientating. I'm holding my iPad sideways, and I'm trying to get on the QR code, and I just can't really orientate myself. Why is it moving that way? That makes no sense.
Wait, what QR code are you scanning?
For Discord.
So that you can get it set up on your laptop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have come to understand. I can send you a link if you prefer.
No, it's alright. It's just got my login.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing this and start doing the other.
Cool. Oops. And welcome back.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, oh, that's good.
Great.
Cool. And then now I can start headphones. And Ross, you can do what you want now. I mean, not that you didn't. I'm gonna use headphones so you can play whatever you do.
I do know Legend of Grimrock. I tried it a little bit. I didn't get too into it. I find those dungeon crawlers. Sorry, James, this is a conversation you're not in. I find those really just like room by room by room dungeon crawlers a little bit monotonous. But I've never really got too far into them. All right, should we do this battle?
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't really hear you because I was just setting it.
Oh, that's all right. I was chatting to someone who asked a question.
Alright, cool. The only question is whether my laptop can actually handle this stuff, but if it can, then we'll be right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool, so who are we killing?
Murder.
Alright, why can't I hear the sound of the game? Ooh.
That's bad news.
Yeah. Ouch.
So let's start by healing you.
Yeah. I don't get the game sounds coming through the other thing as well. That should just happen, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it should. Let's have a ton of action points. Let's get behind old Murga there. Let's... Oh wait, this is blocked by armor, isn't it? Well, no, it isn't. That's cool. I'm hopeful that we can just get through their armour and...
Should we just go for physical armor?
Yeah, I mean, it won't do any harm for Losa to do stuff, but if we can get through the physical armour... Like, ideally, before... yeah. Before the end of Fane's go, then he can do a knockdown.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
I might have to heal myself though. Maybe I should just get away, but actually that won't make any difference.
Oh, that made the light worse. I'm guessing just a bunch of hitting them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's because it does the most damage. Even though it's blocked.
It's only the bleeding that's blocked. People have said that she cheats, so we'll see kind of what that means. Oh yeah, we're going to have enough to knock her
Turn
down.
into a chicken as well in the next go.
Hmm.
I could just petrify her. I can't quite fit behind her though, because you're there. Which I think that counts. Oh no.
Oh.
Damn. I'll just slash at her.
Cool. So I can now knock her down.
Should just be able to bully her now.
Yeah.
But
It's always...
I don't think this will be it. I think it's going to be more.
Yeah. Gonna do something to her so she can't heal. Or shall I get my bone spider? I think her not healing is kind of more important right now.
Yeah, that's probably better. We're just every move we need to try and disable her.
Oh, I think that's the yeah. That feels fine. Like it's a long way away right now. It might be able to teleport.
Yeah.
Indeed, it can.
Should we kill it? So the options are, yeah, I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. Like, I think we can take everything, so I'm not too worried, but...
Let's kill it first, I reckon.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll ally. Maybe she'll ally. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's quite strong. I probably should have got some sauce before I did anything. Oh, what's going on? She's attacking us.
Apparently so.
What the hell?
She's still pretty hurt. Unfortunately, you're stunned. Oh god, and I forgot, I think decaying spreads. I think I really messed up with the way I did decaying there.
We may need to reload this one because we're all two grouped. She's just done a load of group damage to us.
Yeah. If they didn't have so much magic on them, I could blind them. I would reload at this point.
Yeah. If you don't mind, actually, I might try and reload the whole game so that see if the sound works.
Yeah, go for it.
Just quickly. I should have done that before I quick load.
Yeah, that's fair enough, Lewis. It's true that I can't imagine it's much of a spectator sport. They're like long, slow maneuvers.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oops. Where'd you go? There you left game and you might come back. There's the kind of reassuring thing of like, though I am going to be working tomorrow, I don't actually have to go to work tomorrow. It's not quite a normal Sunday.
Yeah. There we go, that seems to have worked. Resetting it. The sound.
Nice.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, hold on. Maybe not.
You in game?
Yeah. Oh no, the sound's still not working. I wonder what that is.
Just have you checked just the options in Divinity?
Yeah, so there was an option which I unticked previously, and I thought you might have to restart the game, which is mute sound game window no focus. Is.
Might be an option in Discord then. There's
Yeah,
next to your
that.
picture in the bottom left. There's a. I sometimes have to mess around with voice and video.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. Output device. Yeah, that should be right.
But it sounds like it would be Discord getting in the way of other things.
Yeah.
Rather than...
I'm just gonna quit Discord and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, go for it.
The game's turn.
Yeah.
So it's not working. I think it is to do with they're interfering with each other. So I'm just gonna come back to the old setup.
Fair enough.
You ready? The only thing that might be worth doing before this fight, if it's going to be quite difficult, is maybe going more swords.
Yeah, I mean, you could go and just visit the person we were just hanging out with.
Yeah, who was that again? How did I get out of this stuff?
Oh,
there it is. I found it.
Nice.
There's a travel thing here.
Got so many random keys that, if they ever had a use, must be in the past. So now I can't see the items that you're actually equipped with.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it'd be really helpful to know if I actually had stuff that you would want.
Yeah.
And send something that might be worth having to you.
Thanks. Come back to you. It's very strange.
Oh yeah, good point. Uh-huh. Wait. Oh, this whole time Beast has actually just known restoration, and I've been giving him a ring which teaches him restoration.
Alright. Have you got any good daggers?
Yeah, I do actually. I've got some spare even. Do you want it for Sebel?
Yeah, I do.
This one's nice. It's like an S stock.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Continuing to poison everything, just in case assuming we'll never fight any undead. In fact, I've got another one here as well. That's pretty good. Got some okay boots here, 14 and 9.
No, I think I'm alright with that. Good boots.
Getting in the habit of adding stuff to wares so that I can sell it easily when the time comes. I've got a bunch of two-handed axes, which actually does work pretty naturally for Thingy. I'm keeping that just because it has Lucky Charm. And I'll absolutely wear this instead.
I sent you a good ring a while back. Are you using that one?
I think I am. I'm just switching around my rings. So actually looking at this.
I've also picked up some grenades randomly. I'll send one to Beast unless you've got them already.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. I think we actually can share grenades in battle.
So presumably at this place that we're going to learn Source or whatever, we're going to be able to get a lot more Source slots. Because you've got, like, the spells which require 2 or 3.
Yeah, I reckon so. I've got an axe that is really tempting to use. It's really calming, taking the time to relearn stuff.
Mm.
I completely forgot to learn Phoenix Dive.
Uh-huh.
Not that useful. I'm kind of tempted to learn Blood Rain just because it's pretty metal. Requires probably Mark 2. Oil puddle. Do you have any spell books you're not using? I'm just thinking.
Not really. You've got quite a few.
Yeah, I do.
Fancy ones.
Just thinking of which ones maybe to teach to Beast. Oh, Hydra Fist 3. Oh, I can have Hydra Fist 3, and I could teach him something that requires 2 sauce. Ugh. Oh, I look like I'm made of sauce. Are you waiting on me or am I waiting on you?
I'm waiting on you.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Yep, ready to go.
Ready. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Do you want to do a quick save as well? Because we just did a bunch of moving little things around. Did you start that far away before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It uses up quite a lot of her. I know she does adrenaline, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Well, you're not dead. I'll heal you. Can do basically exactly what I did last time. Adrenaline. Backstab. Pin in place. And just hit.
I'm not going to move. If I do, she'll get me.
You could fly.
Yeah, I could do, but I might.
You could fly up to this platform and then have some height advantage.
Quite a good way of moving this. Because there's all of us around and it loads. There we go. That looks like pretty good. Yeah, maybe I'll fly. I won't get mine flying on this round though. Yeah.
So try and make sure she doesn't attack of opportunity you.
Petrifying aura. Petrify's blocked by magic armor, is it?
Yes. Well, that's better light.
Okay. Oh, she's got blinding block on this one as well.
Though stuff from this angle really looks like she's got a moustache. No, she actually does. It's a rendering thing, but She's got a perfect
No.
like ginger, basically a ginger Hitler stash.
Maybe I've chosen the wrong weapons here because I'm not behind her, so I can't. If I move, she'll attack me as well. Won't she? Does she attack the opportunity? She doesn't.
Yeah, but you don't lose that much damage from not backslashing. It's only
No.
15%.
Oh, well. Not really good for she does that.
So we don't actually have enough here, enough damage to have done to her to knock her down. Well, let's just. Oh yeah, he's got a great thing where he doesn't actually care about if they have armor to do stuff like poisons.
Oh, that's useful.
So I'm actually going to use his thing to get a bone spider, and I'm going to put it a little distance away so that we're not all.
Mm.
Didn't realise it was going to act first. Well, let's walk over and walk back.
Oh, nice, yes. Oh, I should have got one as well.
No!
She get him in one go. No, no.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have run away with loads actually. I think that was the wrong move. I should have just got incarnate and up and running.
Well, I think maybe you shouldn't have bothered healing yourself.
Yeah, but she would have killed me on that go.
Well, I'd already set healing on you.
Oh, really? Okay. Right, reload me now.
Actually, so I've been playing on this really hard difficulty in single player, and I really like trying the same fight like 5 times to actually find a way to do it.
Right. What do you want to be? Oh, okay, don't attack the board broken, please.
Okay.
Because I'll take every bit of damage that he takes.
Cool. Oh, is that what Shackles of Pain is?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a spellbook for that. That's cool. Got 2 spellbooks for it. Oh, I'm going to teach myself that. Poison one from the thing right next to you.
It's a slug. Does the slug do physical damage though?
Probably does magic damage. Not the end of the world if it does.
So hold on, let me just read this. Character will receive damage when the caster gets damaged. Do you think that's damage of any kind? Do you think that's damage to armour or?
Wait, I've got the spellbook. Let me read the thing again. Damage transferred ignores any resistance they may have. Just says will receive all of the damage you receive. So they still receive it.
Yeah. So I guess I could do magic damage to both of these two, so I can do a thing that gets them in a row.
Yeah, why not? And then you'll take some magic damage, but you've got the armour.
Well, I can get them both without hitting your bone with it, I think.
Doesn't matter too much if you hit it. Nice. So yeah, that ate up a lot of your magic armour, but equally theirs.
Oh, I'm healed by fire, that's quite good.
So let's focus on knocking down Murder. Oh, she had one left. So you probably don't want me to.
Really not, but if you need to, and you need to, I can heal myself.
No, it's cool. I can borrow over to Murga. I got shocked. Okay, so we all had our decaying blocked.
Got my sword. That's such a powerful move. Why would you attack me?
I don't think it goes both ways.
Oh no. Okay, it only lasts for another turn.
Yeah. Maybe just focus on finishing off Murga.
Where's my incarnate? Is it dead? Seems to be dead. Who killed it?
Maybe the void. Maybe the deep dweller.
I haven't seen him do that.
Yeah, true. I would reload the save and try and do a better first move.
Yeah, let's do that. What's the fine margins in this game?
Just the difference, seems kind of obvious, but the difference between someone taking a move or not taking a move is so huge.
Yeah.
I think the margins are a lot less fine now than they were right at the beginning. We become more versatile, but it's still very give or take. And it's always hard to know what the AI will do.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it just does. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's fine. They just hurt themselves and attack someone with a bunch of health.
Right. Let's go. All ready?
Yep. It's been a slightly different place than they normally are. That is her favourite thing to do. So I'll cast Restoration on you again.
Okay.
So I do think you'll be okay for health. You'll not be bleeding. You'll be getting back some amount of health each turn. And can you fly out again?
I'm not sure. Well, I can either power up my incarnate or fly out.
I think it might be worth flying out.
Yeah. Power out, let's go. Yeah. The only thing, if I fly up there again, I can just get attacked by that D12.
Well, I think it'll be quite different this turn because she won't get an attack probably. Did you do that to Seville?
Oh,
yes.
God, I did.
Reload!
I didn't think I could do that.
I think, given how much you might want to poison an undead, you kind of have to have all attacks possible to hit any person.
Yeah, that's true. one thing that would be one interesting thing would be if we could. Isn't there a way of setting like party? Yeah, so if we organise our.
Oh, the formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never think to do that, but well, I have been in the single player. Spread it out a bit more. And I think you've got to click use positions at start of combat.
Yeah.
So I'm putting Fane like as far forward as you can go,
Mhm.
and then Beast to the left.
Yeah.
So why don't you put
Yeah,
Sybil
yeah.
to the right and Lotus to the back?
Yeah.
And I'll do the talking. You ready?
Yeah. No, I'm still at the front.
Oh, and you're still at the front even though I talked.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least this way we have a whole plan.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. That makes things easier for me.
Yeah. Seems great. I'm not going to heal anyone then, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no one particularly needs it. And then I'm going to do a flurry instead. If you've got any spare, you can just walk away.
Hmm.
I don't think they'll attack with an infusion of opportunity from that distance. Maybe they will.
I don't think so.
There'll be a circle around them on the ground if they will. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, perfect this time. Probably might go invisible because if she attacks me again, I'll be in quite a lot of help.
Fair enough. Or you could go up. Okay. So,
Knock her down.
let's knock her down. And it wasn't me that accidentally set everyone. Oh, why didn't she get knocked down? Oh,
I don't know.
damn it! I could have done that in a different order. Might be another restart.
No, I think we can do it. Let's just see what she does.
Yeah, I can set her bleeding at least. So let's do that.
Oh god, she just does this one hit kill.
She does like doing it. Beast Eye isn't the worst thing because he actually wasn't going to do anything much next turn to the adrenaline. But equally, that was completely avoidable if I just done those things in the opposite order.
Let's do it. definitely no difference to it.
No, not for this battle.
Cool. Oh, you missed.
Haha.
Oh, this is the one. No mistakes. Sure, there's a shit done, but the paranoid was good to hit.
Cool. Things are getting better and better. Turns out the trick was to continuously restart.
So the dice don't fell.
There's a fantastic oh no! It's fair. I hate fair. A video I really love, which is a speed run of a particular level in Super Smash Bros. Melee, where in order to get the fastest time, you have to scam the random number generator to get a 1 in like some few 100,000 chance. Unfortunately, you now might be in range of the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so I might just stay where I am actually.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can encourage us all. I'll do that, it's actually better than I always think it is.
Yeah. We get a little bit of health from it because it puts our constitution up. Even if we're full healthy, we get that. In fact, it's really good. Does it take you 2 moves to fly?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't seem to do any of these damage to you with these.
I've teched into it pretty heavily. My daggers have they poison everything, and they've got.
Yeah, bring it pretty now.
Okay, I've learnt my lesson. I do this first, and then I do this. And then this thing comes out, and it like group attacks all of us.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
Oh, perfect. We basically all got that blocked. Less that. Maybe part of the reason why she's attacking us is because we're actually attacking her a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, the main thing she does is steal a source point, so maybe she just wants a source point.
No, she actually, yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, no, she sucks. She also seemed to get up from what was supposed to be a knockdown.
Yeah, true. Which one goes? Alright, I think we should finish that. Don't worry about the deep dweller. But we should also go out the way.
Yeah, I can,
Or something. No, I'm decaying.
I can heal people who aren't decaying. But that's not actually going to be worth it.
I wouldn't worry about healing any of mine.
I mean, I might focus on attacking the Void Woken.
Because the damage done to her does the thing as well.
Wait, does it go both ways?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
I actually can't attack her from where I'm standing right now, whereas I can attack before you're woken.
It should go both ways. I'll check. We'll find out. Okay, maybe at this point I should get out.
Yeah, that seems sensible. Sybil can chicken. Oh, Sybil might not get a turn. She's stunned.
I'm excited. Like,
You don't have magic shell, do you?
I've got armor and frost. I can also link with one of us so that we both get healing. Actually, I think I'll load up my incarnate a bit more. Oh no, so my incarnate disappeared. Maybe I'm only allowed one summon at a time.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's annoying. Because the thingy's better than this. Should I link with anyone? I've got one more move.
Fane's pretty good at recovering health, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think we can. Can I do this so that only...
You should probably be able to do it. Yeah, I think so.
Sebel's going to get hit though. That was chicken.
No, I think maybe still worth it. No, because she's floating, will she? Won't she?
I'll do this first. Why is she not knocked down?
I don't know. Maybe clear-minded stops her being knocked down.
No, that's annoying, and because it's magic damage. Oh god, I hope this isn't going to make the roof. I'm just going to hit her again.
Okay.
So it does magic damage.
So it's doing magic. No, it's not doing magic damage to the deep dweller. I think it is only one way. I'm just going to keep on...
Hit it.
I could hit it. I could dive down on it.
Yeah, let's try that.
Also making some fire.
Didn't see it that better. Do a bit.
What would I hit with this? I don't know if I would hit you. No, I'd hit mostly us. I think I'm gonna regain my armor. Apparently you don't get armor from that.
What's the point of this then? I know, so maybe I only send it to you.
Oh, she's gonna do her patented kill beast move.
A single move.
Okay, Sebel's doing okay. Fane's doing okay. Slug's doing well. Yeah, I think maybe just keep on working on the deep dweller and doing anything. Could put down a totem.
Yeah, yeah, 5 totem. I haven't done it yet.
Or the poison one will get high ground damage.
It's immune to disease, infection, and decaying. It's a bit resistant to fire, but more resistant to water and poison. Same resistance to poison. I think fire would be worth it. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool.
Should I heal? the only thing I can do is heal.
Don't. Oh, the fire totem is decaying. Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there's decaying blood on the ground. Cursed blood.
Would it be, I know if I heal...
Am I still... I'm not... Yeah, if you heal me, that's fine.
No, but when it hurt, then...
Yes, it will.
Okay.
If you poison me, that'd be lovely.
You could just kill Murga, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can kill her, actually, that would be cool.
I don't think I'll be able to quite finish her off, though.
Well, you might also set some effects on her if you just hit her with your magic things.
Actually, no, right, no. Does it know? I'm going to hit the D because I'm... See if that...
Oh, yeah, because that'll just do it anyway.
Oh, yeah, it does. A lot more.
So... Just hit this guy and hope it kills her, I think.
Yeah, let's just hit it now.
There we go.
Yeah. Let me kill this chicken. Oh, no, I can miss chicken. Thank you.
I think the chicken will be fine. Nice. So close to dead.
Okay, I can take all of it. Oh, I can't do physical armor damage.
I'm gonna look up. Come on, computer. You know that thing might die. Oh yeah, but it's gonna die anyway.
It's correct. It's got one go. Yeah. Hopefully. Alright, I hope it doesn't decay before it dies.
Decaying. I don't know if that actually does any damage to it, so it should be fine.
What's that bitch? Why? Why is it burning? If it's burning, it must be on fire. Yeah, that's true. Does anyone need healing apart from Bane?
Yeah, you can only have one
I can
summon.
give Bane magic armor though.
Yeah, that would be good.
No, it's not. So I'm important. Oh, I can spell almost turn into a chicken.
Does Fane have... No, he doesn't have the ability to knock it down. You could... No, you can't delay your turn now.
No.
That probably would have been the thing to do.
Oh, can I do that? Is that possible?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
At the beginning of your turn, you can click a delay your turn button and you move to the end of the round.
Fine, I'm gonna save an action. Oh, my totem tool was so in effect.
I'm tempted to poison Oh no, I'm immune to poison. No, I'm immune to being teleported. How would you feel if I poisoned Cyril?
Yeah, I feel fine about that.
Because this thing's not poisoned, and I would like the... Oh no, it only poisons me and enemies. Great.
Oh, that's good to know.
Let's get some health back. And... Can I do this so it just gets that? No, not worth it. raise the bone widow.
Yeah.
Because I think just having more things to distract it is basically worth it.
Yeah.
And I got an extra AP, but oh well, I'll use it next turn.
Okay, it's been range for chicken. Oh shit.
Oh, it's necrofired. Wow, it just killed Vane. Oh well.
Okay. Right. Would it be healing one?
No, I think just focus on finishing it off.
Sorry?
I think just focus on finishing it off.
Okay. Still got pro health though.
Yeah, but you can chicken it now.
On the next go, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, save it. Well, I've done it. That's good.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I think that was fine actually.
Yeah. If you have backstab, it might be worth. Oh, yeah.
No, that's pretty big.
Fair. You could actually wait a turn because it's stunned and chicken it afterwards.
But it'll go before anyway.
Yeah, but its next turn it will just be recovering from stuns.
Okay. Maybe I'll just get behind it then.
I'll just hit it. Actually, yeah, behind it is pretty good. Given that it will stay in place.
I might also, I'm going to get the people out. That's a really fetch, right?
Not anymore, it isn't. Now it's petrified. Again, because it's petrified, you don't even need to chicken, although you're welcome to. You can just hit it.
Yeah. Finish it off.
Laser ray. Oh, got an achievement. Don't forget that your guys are separated for some reason.
Oh my. Very happy.
It did. Or did it work out for you?
Maybe, yeah. Let me try. Okay, he just said it was impressive.
Damn right. There's a chest or something over here.
Surely we win some.
Is there something on the corpse? Yeah, no, I think... Oh wait, no, there was someone who wanted to come back when we'd impressed her.
Yeah.
So, let me help you find her again.
It's got pies, isn't it? No?
I think maybe from this person. Follow me.
Okay.
Here we go, Dorothea. Dorothea. She's here? She's right there. You just ran past her.
Close.
She's here.
Oh, that right there.
Oh.
That the arena.
Yeah, no, yeah, try the middle one. Seems legit. Oh, do you reckon the last one might be a resurrection spell? Oh yeah, I think it must be because the top one is well, it looks like it's Beast's power.
What's that power?
Basically cause a storm. Well, maybe not. I just saw with.
That knowledge. That was Shall I do the last one then?
Yeah, I kind of think. All other things equal.
Okay.
You might need to separate your party.
She's probably gonna. I think she's gonna be a vampire.
Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, that would be in accordance with immortality. Just going to pick a lock to a chest here. Nice. No one will realise that I just stole 300 gold. Oh.
Oh, she's a giant spider.
Ah. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
She's just fed from the acid. Okay. Alan. I think it basically. Where is it?
Glowing idol of rebirth. From what she said, it sounded like it resurrects you once.
Yeah.
Which...
But I also got a new talent.
Oh, cool.
So, a bit of a trade-off.
So there was a guy that we've been asked to hunt down. Oh, Margo's over here. Murga's by the door out of here. You should maybe try talking to her, because everyone thinks that I lost.
Yeah. That's frustrating. No. You have a yes.
So, there's a person we're looking for.
Let's look at the quest. Green.
I'm getting drunk with this person.
Cool. What quest are you going to do?
I went back upstairs. The kind of mob boss
Oh yeah, that's the one.
asked us to find someone.
Oh, Nick took away 2 points of my quest.
She lost the ring. I did find a ring outside, but the ring is presumably somewhere around in the kitchen. You didn't find the ring on the elf who'd been killing people, did you?
No. No, I think. But,
There's a whole cooking system in this game that, like, is way more than I'm going to bother to interact with.
yeah.
There's a few quest markers in the middle of the room here.
I need one. Oh yeah, this guy. The killer, yeah. Oh, you reject you as well.
Yeah, but I can use these to do it. Interesting. It's in this room. I might want to say it because I'm guessing we're going to fight these guys. Oh no, it's not in this room.
Oh, I know that.
There's someone here with pretty good weapons and armour.
What happened when you spoke to that dude upstairs?
I didn't actually go the right way, but I will now. You know what? Fame doesn't need to come for this. It's just kind of awkward. Even though 50-50 I'm about to get attacked. Well, there is a handsome lizard. This is some hot lizard erotica.
What time?
There's a... This is a setup. Might need some help.
Okay, coming. You upstairs?
Yeah. Nope, it's just Beast.
You not get phone in there?
No.
Well, can you send him the pyramid?
I could try, but actually... I could just try and beat these guys. They're not that strong. There's 3 of them. 4 of them. Probably too many. They're just stealing it for Lohar. Actually, do you want to save? I'm going to try and beat them.
Okay.
Oh, my lover's not helping me out. Oh, they have no armour of any kind. Yeah, I probably can't win this battle.
Okay. Can you run away?
No, probably best to just reload the save.
Okay. Save. Stay over. Was the one a few minutes ago?
Yeah. If you sleep with someone in the game, you get lucky, and you're very lucky for a while. Both sides of the Atlantic, everyone's just being like, why aren't we shutting things down?
Yeah.
Oh, Naked Beast is... He's a type. I return. I'm guessing I can just go talk to Lohar.
Yeah.
Might kill this guy. I don't think he can be much of a challenge. Yeah. Let's just punch him. Wow, that does very little damage. He set me up. Cool. He was.
We've got loads of gold.
Ah. I mean, did he have 100? Because that's what he took off me.
No, he's got 3,500.
Oh, nice.
I'll split it through.
Oh, don't worry.
And he's got a decent one.
Give me back my stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Devon. Alright, what's the parents?
You what, sorry?
Sky can watch his parents for a bit.
Okay, cool. Do you need to go?
Yeah, but you can keep going if you want. I'll just put it on.
I might go make some dinner for us.
Okay, cool. I'll miss you later.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
See you later.